was probably the scariest thing that's happened so far.
What even happened? Did the other plane just miscommunicate or not know where it was supposed to land?
Yeah, I think they just mistook the taxiway for the runway.
Yeah. Oh, they mistook the taxiway for the runway.
Yeah, so they're coming in. I think they thought the taxiway was the runway.
Is it hard to confuse?
If you're not paying attention, yeah. Ooh, that was crispy.
Ooh. Hey, Brody, if you step on the camera,
You're dead.
Yeah, he's like stepping on all the stuff. Well, how the heck are you, Dallin?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I think last we had you was as Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
That was your last entrance on the show.
That was fun. I always see if people like look at it's on my tag on my Instagram, so I hope people see that all the time.
Oh.
Freaking hilarious.
I thought you were like looking back to see how many views it keeps getting.
Oh.
You're like, I look every week to see how many views
Every week,
my.
see how popular I'm getting.
It's gone up none. That's what I was saying. I was like that one girl who came on and I won't name names, but she didn't like her episode. She asked me to take it down and change it or like just remove it. And I was like, I was happy to do it, but in my head I'm going, I don't think that video really, I don't have a large viewership, so I'm not sure who's watching yet.
I don't think anybody's going back and watching these from months ago.
I appreciate her belief in my the size of the program. But
hey, she found Jesus. She's on her way now.
Yes. Yeah, I should have her back on, honestly.
Who was it? Just kidding.
She was one of Harley. It was one of her friends.
Oh.
I can't even remember her name off the bat. I'm sure it will come to me, but we won't expose her like that. But yeah, I'd love to hear her like her then versus now, because I don't know, she just decided to change in her beliefs.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it.
Be a cool gig.
Yeah.
Medevac, whatnot.
What is like just getting people out of places?
Yeah, so like if someone needs to like be urgently flown to a hospital.
Yeah.
Or something like that. They'll get a plane and they'll have like I don't know if they're EMTs or whatnot. Or, do you know? Are they like
flight nurse?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those. Have those on board. They'll have like a gurney on board, like this tiny plane, and they'll just operate until they can get to a hospital, something like that. Keep them alive.
That's cool. So you're flying the thing that's getting them to the place to keep them alive?
Yes. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So.
You start doing like circles.
Yeah. I started helping with the surgery in the back.
Yeah. That medical degree you got.
Yeah. I went to med school, guys.
Pre-med. I kind of know what I'm doing. Hand me the sutures.
Exactly. I dissected a pig once. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's...
Was that in high school biology you dissected that pig, or?
Yeah.
Or does it get more advanced when you get to the college level?
No, it's basically still pigs.
Oh, wow.
Wait. I feel like I got a booger. Sorry, y'all.
That's so good. Oh, wow.
There was a little
big one.
bogey.
Here, get that one out.
Ooh.
Here.
Cut it out.
Let's give you... Did you like how I ripped that into the camera?
That was
Give it a
good.
nice little...
Give me some ASMR.
Yeah, get you all excited over there.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna throw that on my chair.
Where's the trash can around here?
We don't have one. Just throw it on the floor. I'll pick it up later.
A bogey.
Where is Brody? Is he good? Oh, he's just resting.
It's just peeing.
Yeah, Brody in set with us today. First time in the set. I might bring him back. This is kind of chill.
This is nice. Oh,
He gets an adventure and gets out of the house and he's quiet.
Yeah. He's a good little guest.
Yeah. So we wanted to talk about your pilot.
Yes.
Life of a pilot.
Yes.
What's that like? I mean, so explain. I mean, I kind of know your journey, but you went to U of A, went into for medical, right? Of some sorts.
Yeah.
I don't even know exactly what. We just like to make jokes about how you went to medical and then switched, but
Yeah. It was just like
Yeah.
a physiology degree. So nothing like specific, like exercise physio or anything, but just physio was the name of the degree.
yeah.
So it was just a general pathway to go to med school or wherever you wanted to go.
Right. Just a beginner's like kind of first steps.
Yeah. You take all the prereqs that you need to go to med school and everything.
Oh,
It
gotcha.
should supposedly prepare you pretty well for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like always kind of questioning it. I was thinking about switching majors. I tried like 2 engineering classes, and I took a freshman coding class, and that was the hardest freaking class I've ever taken. So I was like, I don't know if this is for me. And then I dropped out of calculus, so I was like, not for me.
Not the math.
And so stayed with physio, and then it was like my senior year, started studying for the MCAT, bought one of those massive books, and then I was like,
You're like, what the heck's this?
I don't understand these questions. So started looking for something else, and pilot seemed like a good option. I've thought about it before.
Yeah.
And back in the day, they were saying there's a big pilot shortage. So
Right.
Seemed like a good thing to get into, be less debt than medical school.
Right.
So,
Yeah, how much was medical school going to cost you?
I don't know exact numbers, but usually like the 200,000s, right, Jules? Something like that, like 200,000 to 300,000.
I'm not in med school, but
Yeah, I know.
probably
You're in
not
that kind of.
Wait, you're not?
But you're kidding.
You're not going to make that doctor money?
No.
Why are we together? Just kidding. I thought you were going to be a doctor.
You want to pay for med school?
I'll accept nurse.
As long as she's not a male nurse.
A what?
I'm just kidding.
A male nurse. Apparently there's something wrong with
I'm
that.
just a nurse. Just kidding. There's nothing wrong with
Don't act like you
nurses.
didn't think about being a nurse.
No.
Yeah, you should become a nurse, Dallin. A nurse.
A nurse.
Nurse?
Pass.
Why? What's wrong with nurses?
Okay.
That's right. You're not.
Just kidding. That's mean. We're gonna cut out this stuff, right?
How much do I have to cut out here?
So much. I'm gonna say so much out of pocket things.
I think you should just leave it in. That's what people are here for.
No.
So you why flight school though? Like why being a pilot? I know you thought a little bit about
Yeah.
it, but obviously there was probably something that drew you into it, right?
Yeah. I always like obviously the money's good.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into the airlines or really any private like jet job, money's pretty good.
Yeah.
Work-life balance is good. When you're working, like you're working, but when you're off, you don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
Working in an office, it's tough. Can get tough over time. So
Right.
I mean, it would be nice to not work in an office and get really good views of
Right.
the sky. And so I liked the lifestyle and the pay, and it didn't take as long as med school too. It's not gonna
Right.
take like the 8 years. So that was nice too. I can start making money a little earlier. And yeah.
Dang. Did you have any like family or anything? Obviously your uncle, I guess, flies, but
Yeah.
outside of that,
No, I think he's the only one. I talked to him a little bit before, just kind of get a feel of the industry.
mm-hmm.
But I kind of just jumped into it, kind of like a leap of faith, because I don't think I'd ever been in one of those small planes
Right.
before I started. I'd have been in a helicopter, but not one of those small planes, and
Yeah.
I was nervous about if I was going to get air sick or if I was just going to hate it,
Right.
what it was going to be like. But yeah, I just kind of took out a lot of debt and
Yeah.
started.
What was it like? What do you like about it now that you've done some of it? Just walk us through
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah, like the whole process.
Yeah, I mean,
was-
like, I guess maybe what's it like? How do you like flying? What's the experience like? You know, because I've never flown or
Yeah, we should go.
I've flown commercial, but yeah, we should go.
Should go.
Take me on a flight.
I could rent us a plane.
That'd be sick.
Anytime.
I actually text Maya, let her know that we're gonna be flying to the D-backs game.
Yeah,
we're gonna
be landing at
land on the field. Yeah. But yeah, I've never like experienced it in a plane or anything like a smaller
Yeah, yeah,
plane
yeah.
or anything like that. So what's that experience like? And then we can talk more about what the schooling's like.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
It's really fun. You're just in a small propeller plane. I fly Archers, so it's just like a low wing, single prop plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's bumpy a lot of the times because you're so small, especially summers in Arizona. It is a lot.
Mm-hmm. Is it freaky at all, or?
No, I've never like really been truly scared.
That's good.
Yeah, I haven't had a big emergency yet. But like I can see how some people, if like you're afraid of heights, can see it
Right.
being a little freaky, especially if it's bumpy outside or if you don't understand like what's happening. But yeah, you just learn how to fly a plane. A big part of it is communicating with ATC and whatnot. Learn how to
Mhm.
do that, learn how to fly the plane, and you're set. I mean, there's a lot more to it, of course, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
What would you say the best part of it is, like, when you get, like, now that you've gone through the schooling, obviously, you know, because obviously it is a fair amount of schooling. You have to get a fair amount of hours in before you can really make money and
Right,
things like
right.
that. But so what's the best part for you? Like, when you, on those rough days when you're like, oh man, I gotta, like, what makes you go, oh, I'm glad to be doing
Yeah,
this?
yeah, No, good question. I think I do like teaching. I like seeing my students succeed. I'm a CFI, by the way. I like seeing my students succeed, so that's really fun when they pass a big test or they have a really good flight.
Where's Brody?
He's just
Brody, come
Brody,
here.
come back.
I think I shut the door so he can't get away, but...
It's
Oh.
open.
Oh, is it open? Brody, where are you going? You're going to fall down the
he
stairs.
said, I'm bored of this conversation.
We just hear him start rolling like... dum, 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 dum,
Pee
dum.
on everything.
I know, he's going to
Sure.
start... Yeah.
He's choked so much water, but he hasn't peed.
Oh. Brody, do not tinkle on the carpet. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Do not. That's fun seeing them succeed a lot. Also, if you just like say you're on a long cross country is what they call it if you're flying to a different
Yeah.
airport far away. It's really chill. My favorite part, it's nighttime. You're just flying and listening
Right.
to music. It's such
Is it a vibe?
It's such a vibe. I'll turn on like the nighttime drive playlist or whatever, and you just sit there and fly. It's really.
Do you get the
nice.
music through the headphones?
Yeah. It's like about like the Bluetooth ones.
Yeah.
You got really good speakers through the headphones and
That's
just
nice.
turn on my Spotify and just
Chill.
jam.
What's the Okay, keep going. We're gonna look up the Spotify playlist you listen to and hear what this is.
Well, sometimes it's like night drives or I'll listen to movie scores.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, movie scores.
yeah, that's vibey.
Look up the playlist.
Let's see if I can find it.
See what Dallin, Pilot Dallin, Captain. Do you get to be called Captain once you start playing? I guess anytime you fly the captain's seat, right?
Yeah, that's more like commercial stuff.
Oh, you're not calling yourself Captain Dallin on the regular.
No, not seriously, no.
Darn. I will. I'll call you Captain Dallin.
Thank you. In bed.
Yep.
Sorry.
Aye, Captain.
Let's see. I don't know. It'll change back and forth. Driving at night playlist.
Let's play the last song that you remember playing in the plane.
Let me see what it was.
Yeah. What was the last song you were vibing to on a night flight?
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I was hitting up the Dune playlist.
The Dune playlist. All right.
See, that's vibey.
What's the song called? Only I Will Remain. Let me.
Season is.
I can play it through the thing on this.
This on a night flight. Yeah. You just see the lights going by. It's dark outside. Vibey.
Here, I'm playing it through.
Oh. You're playing it?
Yeah, I can play it through the Bluetooth on my phone into the
Oh.
headphones.
You should play
Oh.
Outro by M83.
Jules, turn up the Bluetooth one.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
YouTube bans us. Just kidding.
Get off.
Okay, I can see this.
Like, it's just
So you're
like dark outside. The lights of the city sometimes. You're just like.
And all of a sudden, a sandworm just.
Yeah. Or I'll do a lot of country too. That's a vibe too.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is So you instruct other.
Yeah,
Pilots now,
so,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So I had to went through schooling myself and then did more schooling to teach other people how to fly. And so I'm just being a CFI right now, certified flight instructor. Teaching kids how to get their private pilot's license, instrument commercial ratings. So if you want to fly, hit me up.
Come to Professor Dallin.
That's right. Dallin Hale.
He will. He'll walk you through the whole process. What's So, what type of planes have you flown? Like, do you get to do a variety, or is it just kind of the one?
It's mostly just the one. It's mostly just the Archers. I've flown a couple Cessnas here and there.
Yeah. Which is better? What's the difference between the two?
You know, like the Archers have the wings low, and then the Cessnas have the wings up here.
Totally.
Above you.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
so that kind of that, and then just they're pretty similar besides that, but
Yeah.
the little differences in how the avionics work and whatnot.
So does that make it difficult if so once you get all your hours in, let's say you get hired to whatever dream place you want to get hired to.
Mm-hmm.
What's that process? Because are the planes almost like, they're probably not similar, are they? There's probably more bells and whistles to
Right, a lot more bells and whistles, and a lot more things you have to take care of. Like if you're flying like multi-engine now, you're flying turbine engines
right.
instead of propellers. So it's a lot different, but the flying characteristics for all planes are similar.
Right.
So if you learn how to fly one plane, and you learn how to fly it well, it'll translate to most other planes. Obviously, big differences in speed, altitude, whatnot, but once you like get one plane down, a lot of stuff can fall in place too.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about it? Like what were kind of the things that, because obviously, you know, when you get into the schooling for it, you're like, okay, I get into this flying contraption. You know, I gotta make it go. It gets up off the ground.
Right.
And then I gotta learn how to land the thing. But beyond that, like for the person who doesn't know anything, like beyond that, what's like the hardest part about it? Like, what did you find tricky, and what do you have to learn?
Yeah, it's honestly a ton of knowledge you have to learn.
Yeah.
Basically, you're becoming like a expert of all trades. Like you become a meteorologist, you become a lawyer, learn all these regulations.
Right.
You have to learn how to become kind of a mechanic, know how the plane actually works and all the parts about it. So you have to learn a lot from a ton of different aspects of flying. And then another huge part people struggle with is the communications, the comms.
Oh, really?
Learning how to talk to ATC and learning how to
Interesting.
respond to them. So that's a big learning curve as well. It's kind of learning a new language.
What's like, just so I'm ATC, what's that process?
Yeah, so it depends where you are, like if you're at a more busy airport or not. Like if you're any airport in Phoenix, they're called controlled airports.
Okay,
so they all have ATC towers. So basically, you have to talk to them anytime you want to move, take off. They have to clear you to taxi. They have to clear you to take off.
Right.
They have to clear you to land. All of that stuff, you have to constantly be talking to them when you're in their airspace.
Right.
And just learning the lingo, learning how to say stuff, and recognizing when they're talking to you.
Can they tell when you're like a newbie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%. 100%.
So like, what's something they would say and then you would respond to?
So like taxi instructions, we'll hit them up, say hotel number, ready to taxi for north departure, and they'll say, all right, your tail number, November, whatever, taxi Alpha, Delta, Echo 2, whatever your taxi instructions are to the runway. Then you have to say that all back to make sure you got it right.
Right.
What a lot of people struggle with is reading back the instructions. And then the takeoff clearance as well, like runway 25 left, whatever it may be, clear to take off, clear to land. So all that stuff, and just they tell you a lot where traffic is as well. Be looking out for traffic. You have to say sometimes when you have traffic in sight. So it's a lot of aspects of communication when you're flying. So you have to be talking quite a bit if you're in a busy airspace.
Is that only when you're in the airspace, or like how's that? Or you almost like how often are you in people's airspace?
Usually when you're only around the airport you want to land.
Okay, gotcha.
Here in Phoenix it's a lot more busy, so you have to talk a lot more just because there's so many flight schools here.
Right.
There's traffic everywhere. And it depends what kind of flight plan you're doing. But once you're out of the airspace, here if you're just flying on a nice sunny day, flying in visual conditions, if you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't have to once you're out of someone's airspace. Yeah.
Gotcha. And how does it, like, because obviously, you know, the prop planes, they only have so much airspace they can go, right? You're not going
like how high we can go. Yeah.
What's the regulations on that? Like what? And then how do you make sure you're not like flying in anyone else's flight path?
Good question. So, they separate it out. So, if you want to fly on a nice sunny day, and you can see outside, that's called VFR, so Visual Flight Rules. So, if you want to fly VFR, once you're out of, say, someone's airspace, you don't have to talk to anybody, right? You don't need to communicate technically with anybody. You can just do what you want. And since you can all see outside, the responsibility is on you to see other plane and avoid other people.
Right.
But if it's a cloudy day outside and you want to fly somewhere and you can't see outside very well, Or if you want to fly really high, like in the commercial planes, then you have to be what's called an IFR flight plan, instrument flight rules. So then you're talking to ATC all the time, and you have a specific route and altitude you have to stay at.
I see.
So that obviously they can
Make sure you're not in a.
yeah, make sure you're not going to hit anybody else, because they're the ones now who are assuming responsibility of
I see.
separating you from other aircraft.
Interesting.
So it depends what kind of flight you're doing.
How do they pick up the signal? Because I'm assuming there's some sort of signaling radar or something that you're transmitting out that they're picking up on and reading.
Exactly. So we'll have a transponder. It's called basically reporting our altitude and where we are to ATC. There's also a newer thing. I can't remember exactly when it came out, but recently, like this century, sometime, called ADSB, where it gives you a lot more information about what you're doing. So they have that. We're transmitting a bunch of information. They have radar. They have our transponder. So, and we each, when we're doing that IFR flight plan, we have a specific code we have to like type in.
Yeah.
And so that they can identify us with that code too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So they can always see where you are for the most part, if you have a code and if they're looking out for you.
Right.
Yeah. Nowadays radar is mostly everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they base it off like? So let's say I'm flying across country, where I take off of. I'm assuming they're not. Is that same airport the one continuously monitoring, or do they switch off to other airports, or how does that work?
They'll switch you off to other people. So
Which camera?
Dallin's. There we go.
Hi. So yeah, they'll switch you off. So say you're taking off at Sky Harbor, you
Sure.
want to fly to Boise, whatever you want to go.
Right. Boise.
I don't know. I don't know why I
That's the
chose
best
that.
place we could think of.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
kidding.
So you obviously start. You have to file your flight plans. You have to file something that says my routes, my altitude I want to go to,
Yeah.
and they'll give that to you, or they'll change it a little bit. So you have to file that. Again, this is all the instrument stuff. Instrument flight rules. So right first you'll get your clearance, and then you'll talk to ground, right? Ground controls the one controlling you
Right.
on the ground as you're taxiing and whatnot. Then you talk to tower. They're the ones who give you the takeoff clearance, and clearance within their airspace. And then if you're at a bigger area, like say Phoenix, there's a thing called Phoenix approach or Phoenix departure, and they're kind of controlling all the airspace in the valley, kind of.
Okay.
So they'll transfer you to them, and they'll give you more clearance to keep climbing and whatnot, and then they'll transfer you to some other people called centers. So around us, it's called the Albuquerque Center. So they're the ones controlling all the en route planes. Okay, so they'll hand
Interesting.
you off to them. Again, they'll give you more clearance about what.
Where are they located?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
I mean, there's several different stations around the U.S. So it's like Albuquerque. There's Los Angeles Center. There's.
Oh, okay. So they're probably in New Mexico if it's Albuquerque, right?
But the area is like Arizona, New Mexico.
Oh, so they have like a
or
region
Utah.
of the
Yeah, it's just a
U.S.
region.
I
Yeah,
see.
They just
Okay.
called it Albuquerque Center for some reason.
Gotcha.
So they're controlling en route stuff, en route flights, and then once you start descending to your place, they'll switch you off to another approach.
Mm-hmm.
Say that if that's like SoCal approach or Salt Lake approach, I think that's one. And then you go back to approach, and then you go back to tower. They give you the landing clearance, and then back to ground. So they're constantly handing you off
Okay.
to different controllers.
So they kind of track your flight, but then depending on the airspace you're in, they they take control over
Contact
your.
other people. Yep.
I see.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's how they make sure you stay on your flight path. And
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Is that how it is for like Atlantic or international flights too?
Yep. Same thing. They'll hand you off to different centers.
I see.
Um,
How do they do it if you're over ocean?
I don't know. I think it's the same. I don't know who exactly is controlling all of that.
Probably coastal, I guess. Probably has over that airspace, huh?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I guess you don't fly a lot of international yet.
Unfortunately, I have not flown over the Atlantic yet. But they'll still hand you off to different controllers. I don't know exactly who, but
Yeah.
It's the same process.
Do pilots get pretty bad jet lag, or do you guys just get used to it?
So probably, I think you'd probably get used to it over time.
Yeah.
But I assume, if you're constantly flying,
Yeah.
you get a little tough on the body.
Yeah.
I feel like.
You probably, especially if you've been up flying for that amount of time.
Yeah.
But they probably have multiple pilots if they're going long distances, right?
Yeah. So if you're like flying a long haul, you'll fly like that, just that one flight, and then you'll have a couple days rest.
Oh, okay.
If it's really long, and then you'll fly back. So, and they also have sometimes 3 or 4 pilots on those long hauls. So
Gotcha.
you'll be working, and then the other pilot will come down. You can go up to sleep for a bit, and then
I see.
yeah.
So kind of like truck drivers, but truck drivers pull off to the side of the road.
Exactly.
They
So pilots have like a maximum work hours they can work.
Oh, okay.
Same with truck drivers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're on one of those long flights and you got another pilot, you don't have to sit there for the whole 12 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be dangerous. So,
Just
switch off.
swap.
Yeah,
What's harder, taking off or landing?
definitely landing.
Yeah.
That's what most students struggle with too.
Really?
Is the landing? Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, it. Obviously, I understand like what landing is, but what about it makes it so difficult?
Yeah. So big part of it is figuring out the right height to level off. So you kind of come down, and then you feel like they level off. And
Yeah.
then they kind of land. So you have to figure out the right height to level off, and then start sinking, and then touch down on the runway.
Is the goal to sink down and touch down on
On the back wheels.
on the back
Yep.
wheels, and then
Yeah, if you're in back wheels for the most part. So if you come down, you level off too high, and the runway's down here still, then you lose airspeed, you lose lift, and then you kind of slam down.
Slam down.
And if you don't do it high enough, you'll kind of just come and land on that front wheel. So you have to find that perfect height to
Oh.
level off, and then come in on those back wheels.
Can you damage the plane by just dropping if you come in
For sure.
poorly?
Yeah. Yep. If you land really hard, definitely should probably get like a inspection done on it. If you come in really hard, I mean, those planes are they're built for
They're
training,
durable,
you
yeah.
know, so it's like they can handle a decent amount, but if it's really bad,
Yeah. What's
pop tires and whatnot.
does pretty much everyone on their first time land terribly?
Yeah. It's hard for sure. Like, there's a lot of things you got to think about when you're coming into land, especially if the wind is a factor or if it's turbulence. There's a lot of stuff, so it's hard to get. So definitely one of the things that students need a little bit more time
Right.
to practice. But once you got it, I mean, like, every flight has to end with the landing, so it's pretty important.
Got to be able to come down at some
You got to
point.
be able to land, exactly.
Yeah.
So, important, challenging, but fun practicing too.
So when you're in the plane with another student or whatever, right? Or just a student, I guess you're not a student, you're the teacher.
Yeah.
What's that process like as you take them up and then fly them? Or like, especially if it's a first time flyer or a very new student. Because obviously, I mean, you're more experienced with the plane and knowing what to do. And so you're probably really comfortable with it now. But if I was a teacher with a student who, even you get a new driver and you're like, do I really want to sit with this new driver and have them drive, right? So what's that like?
Exactly.
How do you?
Luckily, in the planes, we all have dual controls.
Oh, nice.
So I can't take control anytime I want to. So we do have that.
How often have you had to take control?
Yeah, I'll take control.
Fair amount.
Yeah, especially new students. Yeah, I'll definitely take control. So yeah, it's a little stressful, right? You have to teach this new student who doesn't know anything, but then you also have to make sure you're following ATC, make sure you're flying the plane so you won't crash. So it's a lot going on at once. Usually when they're new, I'll just kind of teach them the basics of flying. I'll do the takeoff and whatnot. I'll let them take controls, fly straight and level, do some turns, climbs, whatnot.
Yeah.
Try not to get them sick on their first time, because that you can
They get pretty sick.
you can get sick pretty easily.
Did you get sick your first time when you went?
Not like nauseous, but like headache, exhausted.
Yeah.
It's exhausting flying, and I just get headaches.
Why is it so? Why was it exhausting? Just
so much mental brain power.
Yeah.
Especially when you're new, so much mental power going
Right.
into it, and then at the same time, you're flying in the summer. It's hot.
Right.
It's bumpy, and you're just like, oh my.
the elevation change.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a lot for your body. At first, I've had a couple students throw up
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pass out. I was like,
Not pass out. No,
Like, that'd be
but
rough.
I've had a couple throw up
ugh.
in the plane, and it's fun.
You had any students go and then you just like they don't come back?
They don't come back.
Or like I guess at this point they've probably already
They just disappear forever.
They perish. No, I mean so like, you know, I guess if they're your students, they probably have already paid for school, right?
Yeah. So our school does it. You just pay as you go. So like,
Oh, okay.
I think you do get a loan, and then you just each flight they'll show you how much it costs. And
Oh.
then I think the loan pump or the school pays for it with the loan that they got.
Oh, I see. But have you ever had someone who shows up, like does a couple classes,
Oh,
and then they're like, I can't do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I had one student who he was here from New York, and then he got his girlfriend pregnant, so he had to go back.
I see.
But yeah, there's a decent amount of dropout rate because people think flying is awesome, and then they realize maybe it just doesn't work with their schedule,
Right.
or they have to pay bills right now. They don't have time to go to school, or if they just aren't built that way, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, so a lot of people do drop out, and it's fine, right? It costs a lot of money, so better to figure out now than having to pay
Right.
a ton of money.
Right.
But yeah,
Plus, it is kind of a commitment too, because you don't really make a ton of money up front.
exactly.
You're spending more time learning, and then.
Exactly. So it's hard, especially if you have a family or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
to if you want to do it like really intensively, you have to quit your job, start doing the school full time.
Right.
There's also options for people who don't want to do that and just want to do it casually. Like
Right.
if you just want to fly 2 or 3 times a week, you can do that. So it just kind of depends what the person wants. If they just want to fly for fun, options for that. If they want to go all the way to professional status, a lot of different options there.
Right. Right. What was that one story you were telling me one time about coming down on the taxi or something, and there was like another plane that like almost landed?
Yeah. We were taxiing. Me and my student were taxiing, trying to get back to the runway, and we're chilling, and then I look up and I just see like this PC-12 like coming right towards us. Like, oh my gosh! So I just grab the controls and then like veer into this other concrete area. Luckily, that was right by us. And then we were just like, "There's someone trying to land on the taxiway." And then the tower's like, "Okay, go around." So that was fun. That was probably the scariest thing that's happened so far.
What even happened? Did the other plane just miscommunicate or not know where it was supposed to land?
Yeah, I think they just mistook the taxiway for the runway.
Yeah. They
and
mistook the taxiway for the runway.
Yeah, so they're coming in, and I think they thought the taxiway was the runway. No.
Is it hard to confuse?
If you're not paying attention, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's a taxiway?
All right. Taxiway is like when you taxi, like when you're on the ground taxiing. You know, like when you're on a plane, you like get on and then you start on the ground. You're like just going to the runway.
You know
That's a
the
taxiway.
road you drive to the main.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
you're going taxiing, and then you like get on the runway and then you take off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they were trying to land on that.
Yeah.
And
Instead
you
of
were just trying to drive.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
I almost got taken out.
Yeah, I know. It was like this bigger plane. I was like, oh my gosh.
Did you talk to the pilot after, the one who almost hit you?
No, I had no idea who they were, but
It's like I wish I had known.
I wish. Beat my mind. Just kinda,
What are you doing?
but no, they just didn't land. They went around, climbed back out,
Oh,
and
never came
there's
back.
that. Yeah, I was like, they probably
They actually didn't
embarrassed. They
land.
just dipped.
Like we're not gonna land at this
Yeah,
airport.
exactly. We're so embarrassed. So, yeah, it's definitely an adventure. It's a lot of fun. Would recommend if that's your lifestyle choice. You want that.
Right.
If you have time or money to spare, definitely good.
That is true. I didn't think about that. Where if you're not really wanting to sit at a computer or a desk or something
Yeah.
like that as a career, that's
Right. So that's definitely
very
not gonna
hands
be
on.
sitting in the same spot all day, but at the same time, you're not home every night. So if
Right.
people don't want that, then
Yeah.
it's not the best career choice.
Probably a fair amount of travel
Exactly.
from home and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if depends who you work for, but usually you have a good amount of time off.
Mm.
But then, when you're gone
Right.
all day or a couple days, whatever.
Right.
It is.
Might be a 3 day
Yeah.
whatever. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Huh. So what's the furthest you've flown thus far? Distance-wise?
In the prop planes, furthest I've gone is El Paso,
That's pretty far.
Texas. Yeah, about like a 4-hour flight.
Okay.
One of those things, yeah, probably 3.5, 4-hour flight. Yeah, that's probably the farthest.
To get there or back?
Just one way.
One way,
Yeah,
3
yeah,
4
yeah,
hours.
so
Okay.
Pretty slow, little buggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone there and then I've just gone all throughout Arizona.
Okay.
A lot of those airports, like up to Page, Lake Havasu,
Mhm.
Tucson.
How long does that take in those? Because how fast those prop planes going?
Probably about 100, 110 miles per hour.
Okay.
So it's not like that much faster than a car.
Right.
But then you don't have to like deal with any turns or
Right.
traffic,
Just
right?
kind of fly right there.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
go straight.
I guess it is a little like, well, how long would you say it from here to Page? How long would that take you?
I think that took 2.5 hours.
Okay. So yeah, so it's
2
not
hours.
that much
Yeah.
more than or less than a
Yeah. Probably
car
like
ride.
it's probably like 4 hours to Page to drive.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours, so
So it cuts it in
cut
half.
half.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
it's
That's
not bad.
a lot faster. Yeah.
yeah.
Cut 2 hours off. That's like driving to Flagstaff versus
Yeah, true.
Page.
Yeah, it's true. So
Interesting, huh? I guess I didn't know what speed those prop planes go at, but that's
Yeah.
slower than I thought. But
yeah, these ones like these Archers and the Cessnas is probably about the slowest you can get. Obviously, you can get faster ones that have more horsepower.
right,
But those are more expensive to rent, so I don't.
yeah. My friend, do you remember when I sent you that picture of that plane in a hangar?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what type of plane that was, but do you know what like speed that plane would be?
What plane it
Because it's
was.
not similar. Let me see if I can find it. It's not a big plane. It was all silver. I know that. I know that's so helpful.
Silver plane.
Let me see if I can find it. I took it in Snap, so I should have it, right?
Where are we?
We're talking about airplanes, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, I've always thought flying was really cool. So I've always been really fascinated with what type of plane are you like if you could fly your dream plane? Because I know every plane's a little different. You've probably looked at a wide variety of planes.
Yeah.
But what's your I guess let's put it this way: which one do you think would be the coolest to fly? And then, if you were to own one for yourself, what type of plane would you get?
Good questions. I flew a Cessna Citation jet with my uncle, and that was a really nice plane.
Yeah.
Really cool. Obviously, a lot of the Gulfstreams private jets, those are really nice.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool to fly one of those. I wouldn't mind that at all. Commercially, obviously, like flying one of the bigger planes would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like those long haul A350, whatever it may be. Those would be really cool to fly. I'm not too picky as long as I get a job and make money. But,
Right.
No, I would love to fly one of those bigger planes. I think it'd be really cool. As far as own a plane, see, I've thought about that a lot. Owning a plane is so expensive.
Right.
Just the fuel is so expensive. The maintenance you have to do all the time on those things. But if money wasn't a factor, I think getting a nice like a PC-12 like turboprop. It's not like a jet engine or anything, but those go pretty high and fast. It's also this thing called it's like Icon A5. It's like an amphibious plane. So you could like fold up the wings, hitch it on your trailer, like tow it just on your trailer in your car, and then like take it to the water and like undo the wings and like take off.
Fly off in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a really cool plane. I'll have to show you the trailer, but
That's pretty sick.
that would be cool. Just have one of those and just take it to the lake one day and just
fly around.
Exactly.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Man.
We're going flying today. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I think I'd do one of those if I was to fly a plane or to buy a plane.
Can you fly? Can you take off from normal?
I think so.
That's cool though.
But I have to check.
In fact, you can haul it. That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty
Exactly.
sick.
Just tow it somewhere.
Yeah.
So sick. I applied for a job at Icon, but they never responded.
Rip.
Rude.
Maybe they'll watch this and
I think
apply.
so.
They'll respond. That's clearly our audience.
Yeah, clearly. I'll send this to them.
Yeah. It's your application. Hey, you didn't check out my first one. Watch this.
Watch this.
Big
I
fan.
don't really know too much about your plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. I've always wondered sometimes what a Could you see those groups that start like a charter plane type, like even these private plane type companies, right? You can charter, or you can like people with a fair amount of money will rent out like their flights or something.
Right.
Or they'll fly more private. I've always wondered like what the startup cost on that is, because you got to assume they're probably, well, they either rent the planes from someone else, or they're owning they have like a fleet that they own,
Right.
and then they hire everybody out. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously those planes cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
If you want to charter one of those, and then yeah, you can't lease them from other people to do that too. But I'm sure the startup cost is.
it's got to be pretty high, right?
Yeah, 100%.
If you got to have a fleet, you got to have a fair amount of capital to buy the fleet.
Right.
And you got to hire the people who fly them. And
Yeah.
now, granted, I guess if you're, because I think what they'll typically do, right? If you're someone who has a fair amount of money, but you want to fly private, but not 100% by yourself.
Yeah.
You
There's
can-
like some semi-private charter stuff you can
Right.
do. Like JSX.
Yeah,
They,
I think so.
I can't remember what type of plane it is, but it's like semi-private. It's like charter. You go like at the Scottsdale airport. You don't have to do
Right.
a bunch of security or anything. So you just go. And there's probably 20 other people on the plane.
Right.
So
Yeah, so it's like semi-private or whatever.
yeah, exactly.
And then if you wanted to like rent the whole plane, then it costs, all their seats combined or whatever.
Exactly. You
But
can rent out like a smaller jet, but again, that's really expensive. That's
Right.
about like 2,000 an hour or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
what's the price of fuel going nowadays? Like, what are you filling for?
Depends where you're at, but I think I've seen around here like $5 a gallon. For av gas. Depends where you are, 100%. And then our planes, they take 50 gallons about. So 6 times 50, like 300 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less than 300 per tank. So
Jeez.
yeah.
What's the is aviation gas? Does it just have like a different mix of like
Yeah, it's a different like octane rating.
octane
So it's
rate?
like
Okay.
100 is the octane.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a little different, but
Gotcha. So it's not like some weird mix of gas. It's just
yeah,
the octane rating's a
I
little
think
different.
So, yeah. You can. There are some planes where you can just take like
Regular.
automobile gas. It's pretty cool, but
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got a buddy who owns that picture that I can't find. He owns a plane or whatever in his hangar, and I always wonder. I'm like, I wonder what it costs him to like have that plane. I mean, probably a fair amount. I don't know how much he flies it. I've really looked into it, but it's but yeah, he seems to like it. It's a pretty plane. It was like a silver. I can't remember what it was, but it was like it didn't look like I want to say it was a two prop or whatever you're saying, two engine.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Just
Multi-
twin engine.
Twin engine, yeah. I think that's what it was.
Nice.
It looked like it had like a 2-seater in the front and then like a little section in the back. Is what it looked like. Like there was some space back there. But I mean, it was a nice plane.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be really nice to own one.
Yeah.
If money wasn't something you worried about.
Yeah, if you
That'd
had
be
funds
sweet.
to spend,
Exactly.
that would be
It'd
pretty
so much
cool.
fun.
Yeah, but you're right. I guess the cost of it, especially if you include gas and then the flight time, like everything.
You have to do maintenance at specific intervals.
Really,
Expensive.
like time, just based off time.
Yeah, at least depends if you're hiring it out, but every year, at least if you're flying like for hire every 100 hours.
Oh,
you have to
okay.
do another one. So,
Interesting.
So,
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have well, I'm trying to schedule it, but there's this couple. They owned I think it was plane repair is what they did. It was like called Chandler Aviation or whatever. It was down by the Chandler Airport.
Chandler Air Service.
It might be. I just know their name was like Chandler Aviation Air Service or something. I think that's probably it.
Gotcha.
It's like a red building or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Down by the airport. Yeah, you should know every
Sorry.
air service place on every airport in Arizona, obviously.
Obviously.
But yeah, so nice couple, but I think they just sold their business or something like that, but I'm seeing if I can schedule them on cuz they've done that for a bunch of years
That'd be
and
sweet.
just hear what some of their stories are, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's they're really cool, nice people though. And they I don't know if they probably owned their own plane. I think he was really big into. I mean, he flew all over the place, and then I think he even had where they would ask him to come and do like at criminal court cases. He would speak like witness testimonies for, witness expert. That's what I mean. For if there was a plane involved in the crime,
really?
then he could testify on behalf of, oh yes, the plane would do this or the plane would not do that or.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to actually know that much about it. But you can testify.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Like he was I guess he was an expert on all things planes or whatever, and so I'm trying to think like what crimes are involving planes that he would be needed for.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess planes get used in
Maybe
crime
just
too.
Maybe just using the plane wrong or something like that, or like
Yeah.
unruly operation. If
Oh,
if
true.
They crash or something, they have to go investigate, see if like the pilot was at fault
Oh, true.
or the company.
Yeah, what's some of the legal?
manufacturer.
Since you've got like a small legal degree in
Yeah.
what's some of the things that you have to learn for like the regulations?
A lot of stuff, just like all that airspace stuff, speed limits, how high you have to be above buildings, like right-of-way rules,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff, like altitudes you have to fly at. Yeah,
Dang.
a whole list.
Just all sorts of rules and
then you have
regulations.
to learn about like how, like your medical stuff, like how long you have to get a medical before you fly. It's just a doctor saying that you're good to go. You're not
Oh, good to
healthy.
fly. Like,
yeah.
I see. Which one?
Dallin.
What the hell?
There you go.
You have to get a medical saying that you're not gonna like pass out or whatever when you're flying.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That's good.
Do you have to get like CPR certified or anything?
Mm,
Okay.
no, just a
Well,
doctor.
I know like other like if you
No,
fly
it's good.
commercial, you have to.
It's a good question. I was
Not
just.
sure you get commercial,
It's a great question. I was just.
but GA, no, you just have to get a little, basically a physical done by the doctor saying that you're good. Stuff like that, and then, yeah, just the rules of the sky.
The rules of the sky.
A lot of stuff you have to learn there.
Yeah. Is it? I feel like the pilot air aviation community is like really friendly. I don't know if that's true. I mean, everyone I've met has been really friendly. It seems like a more close knit group than you would think because, I mean, I guess in reality, like there's not that many pilots.
No, it's really small. I feel like a lot of people know a lot of people. And that's a lot of what the industry is, like connections.
Yeah.
Which I need to be better at. Yeah, it's a good community because it's just people like doing what they love.
Yeah.
A lot of people are really passionate about flying, and so sometimes it's hard to get pilots to talk about not pilot stuff,
Right.
just because they're so passionate about it. If you find two pilots, they'll just bond over it. So yeah, really nice community, a lot of good people.
Yeah. Well, it's such a unique and like specific niche, right? Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Like all this knowledge that you just dropped on us of things you had to learn and experiences and I mean even it's kind of like even you said like the language between the towers and the pilots, like unless you know it, you don't know it.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like this little community that's there.
Yeah, exactly. If you find another pilot, you can talk for hours and
Yeah.
become buddies.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know why, but like all these airports, these small ones have like some sort of food diner or cafe or something, and I'm like, yo, they're kind of nice.
They are. They're fun.
They're fun to go to.
Yeah. Have you been to the Scottsdale one?
No, is it good?
It's fancy and it's nice. You see
Is
a
it?
ton of private jets come in.
Shoot,
It's pretty sweet.
we should
It's
go.
expensive, but
I think I've looked it up. Like what's it called? It's like
Volante.
Volante. Yeah. I've wanted to like go on a date there or something. With like with some random person. No, I just no. I wanted to go on a date, like go out to dinner with whoever, right, and just have a good time.
Yeah.
With you, obviously, but I meant like with other people.
No, it's really sweet.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to go do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we should schedule it, make it happen.
Okay.
I told Jules the other day that you were talking about wanting to go country clubbing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, with who? I was like,
That's not what I said right off the bat. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And Matt was like, yeah, you and Kel aren't
It's true. I
And
know.
then I was like, oh, who would you go with? I did not. say
And then I was
Oh.
like, and then I was like, well, Dallin invited a bunch of women.
That is true.
And I was like, those were married.
Yeah.
That is true. One just got married.
Yeah.
So
Is that the wedding you went to?
yeah,
Well, and the other chick that you
Leah.
think.
Yeah, she's
yeah.
married.
Yeah.
Oh, name dropping.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
it's up.
it's okay. There's a lot of Leahs out there. But yeah. Yeah, she just did. I didn't even know she got married, but that's cool.
It's because you didn't get invited.
Yeah.
I know. He had no idea who she was until that night. I didn't know she got married.
I know we were just walking around the wedding and everyone's like, oh, Dallin, hey, Dallin. And then Dallin was like, yeah, that's my friend Matt. And I'm like,
I said,
Why
this
did
is
you
my
go?
plus one.
This is
Yeah.
why you go.
I was like, hello.
My plus one Matthew.
Yes, I'm just here for the food.
That's
It was pretty good food.
good food.
What was it?
Mexican food, something. Tacos, yeah.
Yum.
It was a good time. I had a blast.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought it was really fun.
Good.
I mean, I had to kind of skirt out right after and couldn't hang out late,
No, true.
you know.
The music was alright.
Yeah, the music was pretty.
Was it like?
It wasn't like
was
shake
it
my
like
ass
steak
music.
dancing
Yeah, it could've been
music
better.
or
Yeah,
something?
not shake ass music.
Yeah, it could have been a lot better. And that's what inspired Down to go, let's go to the club.
Yeah.
Let's go to the club.
Shake my ass.
You go to Whiskey Row.
Yep, I love Whiskey Row.
This girl's fun. I'm trying to think what other ones. There's that, isn't...
Everything's 10 times better.
I know.
I know. It's so... Oh, wow, that's steak. Dang, bro. You got some monster burps there.
I had so much onions today, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my. Wow, that's going to permeate.
Like
You're
a
getting
soap-
text still?
Yes. What are you doing at House of Euro? She's stalking me.
We're not even at House of Euro.
No, we're not.
We're probably close to that. The House of Euro is across the street.
Let's go.
I'd rather go to, what's that one
The
place?
hog-
Haji Baba.
Oh, Haji Baba.
That's so good. It's like across the
Love.
street.
I just said
Love.
Habibi.
I didn't know that place was so popular because
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, granted, I'm late to the party per usual. I literally I started working out of here and we probably shouldn't be saying like these places to be like, oh, we're really close by, you know.
So
But-
right next to House of Euro.
But yeah, Haji Baba, good place. And I started working out here and I went like someone took me there and it was good. I was like, dang, this place is
It was
really
a girl.
no, it wasn't a girl. It was really good.
It was.
But then I don't know who it was, but I think Miley, I had her on, and we went there after one of the
Oh, yeah.
podcasts, and she was like, "Oh, you know this place? I love this place." I'm like, "Oh, you know this place?" I'm like, what do
I
you?
know, it's like this hole in the wall. But
Yeah.
It's so freaking good.
Mm-hmm. And then we texted you or something. You're like, oh, "I love Haji Baba," and I was like, "Bro, how does everyone know about this hole in the wall?" But it is really good. They make good food.
They
It makes you
do.
feel better. I've never been there, and I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure? I think I've taken you.
You haven't. You said you're going to.
In fairness, though, every time I try to get you to go somewhere, you're like, "I'm not in the mood for that."
Does it have chicken?
Yeah, they
Yes.
chicken
I
shawarma.
only get the chicken shawarma.
Chicken shawarma sandwich. Do you get the shawarma or chicken shawarma
Just the
sandwich?
shawarma.
I like chicken shawarma.
You get the sandwich?
Yeah.
No.
I love the pita.
Oh no, you
Oh,
can get
pita's
pita on the
good.
side though.
I do like that. But I don't want a big old thing of rice.
The rice is so good.
Is it? I've actually never had that.
I do like that genre of food, so I would go.
The bad bitch genre.
What are you talking about? You literally don't like Chinese food. You don't like
But isn't that like
it's Mediterranean,
I like
It's
that
like
food.
Middle East.
Middle Eastern,
I
yeah.
like that kind of food.
So good.
Really? It's hard to know what she likes and doesn't like, to be honest.
Also, it's 3:30. I don't know what time you're trying to leave.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Wow, way to just kill the mood with
Wow.
that. Well, you just want to hurry us up?
Wow.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Well,
Every noise I make is like so loud.
luckily the what I've noticed is the system doesn't pick up the sound nearly as like much.
Oh,
Like,
good.
sit
In our
down,
ears, in our ears, it's
I
super
know.
loud.
I'm like making a tiny moan. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, for some reason in the earpieces it picks it up like so easy,
Okay.
but it doesn't catch it nearly as much. Brody, you want to be on
Oh,
camera?
yeah, you need to give him a little feature.
Yeah, feature Brody.
Hello, Brody.
What do you gotta say, Brody?
It's actually just down making the dog noises. Brody's not making a sound. Jules is like, oh, he's making cute sounds. It's just Dallin.
Put him next to the mic again.
Brody. he's like so scared. He's like, I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk on camera? You shy? I think he's camera shy because I was trying to take a video with him earlier, and every time I point the camera on him, he'd just look away.
He's like a loaf of bread. He's so cute.
Bread.
Wait, what?
A chewiener.
A Chewini. Our little Chewini. He's a good boy. But yeah, Dallin.
You're on camera.
How So you're enjoying piloting though?
I am.
You think you found your lifelong passion?
I think so.
Good.
Sometimes I doubt it. But I think so.
It's
When it's 120 degrees in that plane and you're getting rocked to shit, I second what's the word? Second guess myself. But no, I do like it. It's good. It'll make decent money, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. So
yeah. You need to take me up sometime
let's do it.
because I always say that and then we never do it.
And let's do it tomorrow night.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe. we'll text about it. We'll,
Okay.
I don't want to make
He's
anybody.
flaking.
I don't want to make anyone too jealous. By all the videos and pictures we're gonna send out.
You can come too.
Do you not trust him? Wow.
No, I trust him.
Wow.
I trust him more than you.
Remember, there's two flight controls, so we're fine.
So Matt can take control.
Yeah.
I pass out.
If he wait.
No, I trust Dallin.
Hey, you don't trust me.
Yeah, my students will vouch. I'm pretty good.
Jules Lily won't let me go get my pilot's license. She's
I
like,
literally could teach him so good.
yeah, she's so risky. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to ride like a motorcycle. You can't do that. And I'm like, even
You
if
know how many people die from motorcycles?
yeah, but I'm not.
That is true.
I'm not gonna ride it here in the valley. I'd like take it to
Okay,
Idaho or
Idaho's
something.
Fine, but like, I feel
Okay,
like
good. We're
literally
working on it.
Since
True.
I've lived here, I've like seen like not people I know, but I've heard about like 5 people getting in motorcycle crashes
True.
and dying.
True.
Someone at my school got into a motorcycle crash and lost his leg.
Really?
See,
Dang.
that's sad.
Almost killed his girlfriend too.
Oof. Well, I wouldn't take you on it because she would never get on. But
Correct.
Yeah, she's a nurse. She would know.
true. And the funny part is, anytime I have like something medical that I go, Jules, what do you think about this? She's like, I don't know. I'm not a nurse yet. I'm like, okay.
Nurses don't diagnose.
Oh, that's right. You guys just take blood pressure,
Okay, buddy.
check temperatures and stuff.
No, it's
Just
Nurses
kidding.
Week, so you better be appreciative.
We love
Oh.
nurses. I love a good nurse.
I love a good.
I love a good nurse. Well, we do probably need to get going because we got that D-backs game coming up pretty quick. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Good to be here. I hope I said some helpful things if anybody's thinking about it. So
Yeah, inspire the next generation of pilots.
exactly.
If you want to take lessons from him,
Hit me up, please. I need hours.
how can they reach you, Dallin? You can't. You can't.
I don't know. Please don't. I'm just kidding.
Hit me up
Hit me up. Text me.
with your number.
DM me. DM me.
You can message the podcast and we'll maybe send it through.
Exactly.
We'll bet.
Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see some comments. People who want to go fly. We'll have a good time. We'll stay safe. And we'll have fun.
Sounds like a time. All right. Well, we'll do this again, I'm sure.
Again.
Thanks, everybody.
See y'all.
Watch the pod.
What's the pod called? Matty McCurdy program.
Oh, my. That's too good. Oh, my wing just sticking to the seat. Okay. So now we can.
What?
Michael Jordan. You look like a rat on this right now.
All right.
Look at you on the mic. And you're like.
Guys, McCurdy. Oh, the McCurdy.
I'm going to sing a song. What should I sing?
This thing actually works so good. She's good, Jules.